Hey guys, this is Joel once again, and I'm really happy to announce the results of the mixed competition. The day has come. I want to thank everybody again for participating, because we had lots of submissions, more than we thought, so it's really cool guys. Thanks a lot for participating. Also, I just wanted to mention that even if you didn't win, you will have a 30% coupon for my course. So if you want to learn more about mixing, just check that out in the description below. And guys, also to make this a little bit more interesting, I thought that we could just review the winning mixes a little bit. So we're going to listen to them and comment on a few things, just to make this a little bit more entertaining. So without further ado, let's go in my DAW. Okay, so let's check out the third place winner. So we have Lucas Caceres with his mix. Really nice lush strings. Nice balance. It wasn't easy because the balance was really off in the stems on purpose, so lots needed fixing. Super nice cello tone here. The guitar is maybe a bit harsh. Yeah, the guitar is a bit loud. Slightly for me at least. Okay, so really great mix. I think I have a bit of an issue with the climax here because there isn't really a jump in volume where it becomes big, you know? The drums are a little bit underwhelming and a bit clicky, the main drums. And it's kind of strong, like it's kind of the same volume all the way through. So I think a bit of a jump here could have been nice. With that said, the balance between the strings, brass and soprano is really good. So overall, the balance of the elements is quite nice. I just wish we had a bit more of a jump and a bit nicer big hits, a bit less clicky drums. But overall, it's a nice mix. And I don't really have a lot to say about the intro. It sounds good, well balanced, and yeah, other than maybe the guitar. But great mix, really worthy of third place in my opinion. So okay guys, now let's check out the second place winner. So in second place we have Horatio Christian Petrilla. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. but you made a really nice mix. Let's check it out. Nice airy flute, nice tone. There is no EQ, don't worry. Maybe it's a bit narrow, the strings feel slightly narrow, but the balance is great. I like the reverb on the guitar. The guitar is discreet and atmospheric. It's very lush, overall it's very lush. Just a little bit narrow for me, but the balance is great. Really cool drums. So definitely on the more processed side, but I really like it because it's coherent all the way through. You have really powerful soprano, really powerful drums. It's quite strong. There is a clear jump here in the climax. And the intro is really, really well done. The flute reverb is really nice. So I think overall it's just a really good mix and coherent with itself. What I would say is maybe it's a little bit artificial sounding in the tone of the instruments sometimes. A little bit over EQ'd maybe. A little bit too pushed, in a way. So maybe if the strings could feel a little bit more human, a little bit more natural in their tone with maybe a bit less noisy highs, could be nice. But yeah, really great mix. So congratulations. All right, let's check out the first place now. Right away, great violin tone. And nice stereo field in the strings. The flute is a bit dry, but it feels human. little twinkly sounds. The level of everything is very coherent. I love the tremolos here. Maybe that lead cello is slightly too low in volume, especially compared to the staccato violin. You can feel the synth bass. It's nice. Lovely mix. So it was really difficult for me to choose between these two mixes, the second and first place. I like both of them for different reasons. I love the low end in the second place mix, but I think that the EQs are maybe a little bit strong sometimes. And even though it's not an issue to try to make a bombastic mix, I think that it's really important to keep the direction of the track in mind. So this is obviously a very melody-driven track, and I think that too much processing can sometimes erase the difference in tone between the instruments. It can erase the difference between the horns, the soprano, the lead violin, and you start to get one big fat texture that's a little bit too undefined, even though it has a certain power to it and a certain nice weight to it, right? But I think that this mix here really had a homey feel, even though it's actually less processed than plenty of the submissions here. It has the most kind of proper balance and proper kind of feel. So of course, all of this is very subjective. You know, you could very well prefer a more processed mix, even though the balance is technically not as clear and the leads are not technically as highlighted, you know. But for me, this one actually felt the most authentic due to the clarity of the articulation of the melodies and the violin, etc. It just felt really proper. And there is no major issue in any spot of the mix, in my opinion. You have really kind of big drums here. It's not the biggest drums. It doesn't have to be, but they feel coherent with the rest of the track. The soprano is not too loud, but it's clearly audible and different from the violin. So there is this back and forth between the different melody lines. And you can just go anywhere and it feels nice. And it's also really nice and wide. So yeah, for that reason, this mix won. But yeah, a very difficult choice, guys. Lots of responsibility for me. So that's it for my little breakdown and analysis of these mixes. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you won, again, congrats. And don't forget to check your email for instructions on how to get your prize. And also thanks once again to all the companies for giving us all the prizes. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!